Hi, welcome to this very special video for magicians only. It's all about card stack systems. Now the reason I mention this to begin with is because if you're watching this video in the hope of seeing some magic, then you're out of luck. We got no tricks on this one, and you'll probably find it a little bit boring if you're not a magician. However, if you do enjoy magic and you want to learn a new stack system, that's what we're going to be talking about today. And we're going to look at one in particular. I know there's numerous stacking systems out there. You have the Hood stack, the most common one probably the Cy Stebbins stack, the 8 Kings, the Bart Harding, the New Deck Order, and you also have memory systems as well, such as the Tamara's mnemonic stack system. Now this one deals with the Bart Harding stack. Now it's been around since 1962 is when it was first published, but it was used before then, and I know a lot of magicians that like this one, and I kind of got into it a long time ago but didn't use it for many years until recently, and I found myself using it more and more, so I wanted to share it with you as well. Now the system is great because you don't have to memorize 52 playing cards. For those of you that have watched my previous videos will know that when it comes to remembering things, I'm pretty useless. I can't remember what I did this morning, let alone trying to remember the order of 52 playing cards. So I've gone down the road of using the Harding system because it uses algorithms to work out a position of a playing card or which playing card is at a certain number. Regular viewers will know that when it comes to doing maths inside my head, I'm useless at that, especially when you're trying to present a trick at the same time. So I had to make sure it was very simple for me to follow along. As well as this video, there's also a downloadable file that I will put in the link in the description. You can download this. It gives you all of the card layout and how the system works. So without further ado, let's get right into the Bart Harding stacking system. So here is how the Bart Harding system works. When you first look at a pack of cards, they look totally random. And this was one of the issues people had with such stacking systems as the Cy Stebbins, because people didn't like the fact that they alternated red and black, but also that you had the cards going up in sequential order of 3, 6, 9, 12. Here you can see with the Bart Harding stack, it is totally random looking. No clumps of colours, no single colours or values together. Now the reason I like the Harding system is purely because I don't have to memorise any position of the cards in the pack. And this is because it's an algorithm system, which means I have to perform a very short calculation. But if I can do it, anyone can. Instead of trying to remember 52 cards, he thought, wouldn't it be easier if you took a known deck order, such as a new deck order? Because if you take an order that you know and don't have to think about, you don't have to memorise it. Now here we got a similar to new deck order. We have ace to king here. We have ace to king, ace to king, ace to king. We also have the clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds. Now without even thinking or memorising this, if I said the king of spades, you would probably know that it's 13, 26, 39. It's the 39th card in here. The end of the hearts is 26 and the end of the clubs is 13. So it's very simple to know where a card is. The problem with this, you couldn't perform a trick with this because when you deal the cards down or spread them, people will see that they're in a nice new deck order. So based on this, you can arrive at any number or any card in the Bart Harding stack. Now I'm not going to ask you to try and see these card indexes to set it up because we just can't get the focus clearly enough. That's why I've put together a little leaflet that you can download. I'll put the link in the description and download this sheet. It tells you the order of the Bart Harding stack and how the whole system works. So this is the Bart Harding stack. Let's give you an example. First of all, what happens when somebody gives you a random number? As a magician, you might want to know in advance what the card is at that position. Well, if someone gave me a number 12, I wouldn't know because I've not memorized this deck here, the Harding deck. I don't know what the 12th card is. In this one, if you gave me a number, I would know what card is where. Now let me demonstrate how the numbering system works. Somebody gives me a number 12. Now always bear in mind, whenever you've got a number, you have to reverse it. So 12 becomes 21. What I'm going to look for is the 21st card. Now remember, you don't physically have this deck here. This is in your mind. So what is the 21st card? Well, I know straight away that that's going to be the 8 of hearts. There it is there, the 8 of hearts. Mainly because I know that's 13 and I can count up to the 21st card, which is 8 of hearts. So that tells me that if I was to look for the 12th card in here, it's going to be the 8 of hearts. Let me just show you that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And there is the 8 of hearts in the 12th position. If you didn't quite get that, let's try a different one. What if somebody gives me a random number of 41? Remember I said you always reverse a number before you do anything. So in my head I'm reversing that 41. Remember I want to know what the 41st card is in this Harding stack. So I've reversed the number, it's now 14. What's the 14th card in our known deck order? Well, even without thinking, it's the Ace of Hearts. I know that because 13 cards are all the clubs and then we have the hearts. So there it is there, the Ace of Hearts. So I know that the 41st card is going to be the Ace of Hearts. Now I'm not going to count them because you just don't have that much time. But trust me, if I was to count that, there it is there, 41 is there. Now let's do another one. What happens if somebody gives you a single digit, 4, 5, 7? How do you reverse that? Well, if it's a single digit, then you put a 0 in front of that number. Let's say they gave me the number 3. If I reverse that, that gives me 30. The 30th card in here, I know because that's 26 there at the King of Hearts, I know it's going to be the 4 of Spades. So the third card in this stack is the 4 of Spades, and there it is, the 4 of Spades. What happens if they give you a number that when it's reversed it goes above 52? Because of course we've only got 52 cards in our pack. So as an example, somebody gives you a number, 17. I've got to reverse it as always. That gives me 71. That's too high because we've only got 52 cards. So you then resort to deducting a 5 from the first digit and adding 5 to the second digit. It's always a 5. If I take 5 from 7, it gives me a 2. If I add 5 to the 1, it gives me a 6. 26. What is the 26th card in here? Well, the King of Hearts is the 26th card here. So I can guarantee that the 17th card here is the King of Hearts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and there is the King of Hearts. So what happens if you then want to find which position a card is in? So for example, if somebody said 3 of diamonds, whereabouts is the 3 of diamonds in here? I want to know its numbered position. Now what you need to do is to think of where it is in here. because I need to get a number. Remember, we always need a number. Where is it in here? Well, straight away I know that 39 is at the end of the king of spades. 13, 26, 39, 40, 41, 42. So I know it's the 42nd card in here, but it's the number I'm after, 42. I reverse that, which gives me 24. The 24th card in here will be the 3 of diamonds, and we can check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.